quick way to healing is basically stop being attracted to what you want to heal from. Like, basically, it makes sense to face an issue that you feel like you're going through and you need to actually go to the root of the problem, but don't go looking for what you are trying to heal from. The actual issue that you need to face is how to learn not to be attracted to those things anymore, like how to rise above it. If you still attracted or have any affiliation and association with what you're trying to segregate yourself from, then you're going to continuously be in a perpetual cycle of continuous disappointment and hurt. Like, it's that serious. Like, it doesn't even matter what kind of condition it is, and it depending on how deep and how high you want to take your healing process. You may want to heal a little bit, so you could do a few little things, but you'll only be healed on the measure of that, just a little bit, and there'll still be lots of more hurt and disappointment around you. Now, if you want to go greater and say, I want the full healing, then that means you're going to have to basically segregate yourself from literally every single thing that is attached to hurt or disappointment. And it's real, it's serious. Even if it's family or friends or something you really care about, if they're associated with pain, hurt, you have to be truly serious about this, and you cannot let them integrate inside of you. So it's like, in a sense, you're still open, right? So it's not saying you need to protect yourself, because I don't believe you could protect energy. Energy is it's invisible, it's see-through, it's all through you, it's what you are, who you are. So you can't really protect no energy. It's just that's a good phrase. But what you can do is you could set like a barrier. You set this invisible barrier and you put this rule to it. And it's like, if anyone doesn't come to you with a greater self or a solution for their situations, if you still allow them in your life, then they can't basically interact with you, or you just keep it short, or you keep it on a certain subject. And that's only if you're deeply serious. And I'm giving you this from pure experience from me. I'm the evidence of that. And I took it so serious because I was just tired of being hurt, tired of being so deeply controlled by the condition that was installed in me through abuse. See, no matter what happened to me, it didn't have an effect until abuse was attached to it. Because then what abuse does is it really gives the feeling. So abuse has a negative conception to it, but abuse is nothing wrong with abuse. Anything you do repeatedly, that's a form of abuse. So it could be great or not so great. But it's the fact that using abuse or using a repetition, it's just another way to say repetition, of continuously saying things, but then now putting a force behind it, a feeling. So now the feeling is like such and such and such, but it's like, all right, I'm not affected. But now it's like it's a force behind it, a hit, a punch, a whipping, all these things. So now when you hear the words, you feel it in you. And now that feeling becomes your frequency, and then that frequency turns into your reality. So after dealing with that for so long, and then it keeps happening over and over again, because you already put the frequency out there. So now the like of the frequency is going to attract back itself. You're going to get back exactly what you are feeling, what you are. And that controls your self-esteem. So now you open up a reality for abuse. So now everything that comes in your life is going to represent abuse. And it's going to keep happening over and over and over and over and over and over again until you get super serious about yourself. And you get serious to a point where you like, I can't take it anymore. I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of going through fears. You know, the fantasized experience appearing real, having exaggerated thoughts. Nothing wrong with exaggeration, but having exaggerated thoughts that don't matter, that don't mean anything. Giving power to those that don't matter, that don't mean anything. That's giving permanent thoughts to things that really is only for a temporary moment. So